Hello guys, Joe Butler. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to take a look at the Sonderkraftfahrzeug. I think that's how it's pronounced. 234/4. This is the Pak Puma. And for all of you that know, this is actually my second attempt at this vehicle. I did an earlier version, and that's in a part of my original Puma video if you want to go and check it out. But I'll show it later in this video. And I gotta say, my first attempt was okay, but clearly not as good as this attempt. This version is much more accurate. It actually looks like the Pak Puma, especially when you look at it. And it's also better because it can actually fit people inside. And also it has like a nicer camouflage to it, which is awesome. But yeah, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this build. I showed it off on several Discord servers, so this isn't a secret anymore. But of course, I want to make a video about this because this thing is still pretty nice build nonetheless. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and ramble off on some random things right now. So yes, it has been quite a while from my last upload. Since then, I have been quite busy with school, work, Legos, more Legos. Basically, most of my time has been taken up by Legos, and I just had spring break last week. For all of you that don't know, I did work on the E100. I built it, and along with the E100, I built a massive diorama. And I showed that on Instagram. It was very successful. Ton of people loved it. And also, I was working on a commission as well for the Merkava, the Israeli main battle tank. And I also just showed that off. I was working on that at the same time. I was working on the E100 and the diorama. And I'm also working on like 1, 2, or 3 other secret Lego projects like at the same time that I haven't said anything about yet. And I also have to build a Panther too. I got the parts for it, I just haven't built it yet. So that's going to be another thing that I'm going to do. So yeah, my Lego life has really dramatically increased recently, which is actually pretty awesome. And especially since I posted that Merkava on Instagram, like 5 people approached me for commissions. And I'm seriously considering 2 commissions right now. I don't want to say what they are, but the people, if you're watching this, you know who you are. I might do them, I might not. I might just postpone them because school has started for me again, and it's just absolutely insane. I got to make sure I finish strong, and I'm doing fine so far, but you know, falling behind sucks. So that's why things might slow down for the next 4 weeks. But yeah, I finally have some time here to make some videos. Hopefully I can get up like 3 videos pretty soon, because I got to do a video on this, and then I got to do a video on the E100, and then a video on the E100 diorama. And also, I actually sold my E100 already, and this was the first time I've sold one of my builds. And you may ask, oh, JF, why are you selling your builds, man? What's going on? Well, I can take that money and I can use it to fund the future projects that I just mentioned. Some of them are quite pricey, but they are super cool, and I think you guys will really find them super interesting when I eventually show them off, if they are successful. That's a big if, but yeah, one of them is like over halfway done. The other one is still in its infancy, and yeah, but anyways, I don't want to that was enough administration for this channel. Well, I want to say another thing. I gotta thank you guys so much. I'm actually like reaching a point now where I'm making not serious money, but like almost enough money to have this entire hobby like completely self-funded. We're not super close, but we're kind of close there. So that is actually really cool. And the vast majority of that money comes from like instruction sales and the commissions and stuff like that. Um, what else do I want to say? And also, I did say that I was finally making money off of YouTube. Don't hold your breath. It's not as great as they say, especially for like really small niche channels like me. I will be completely transparent. So far, I have only made like $5.40 since I've been monetized. So what? That's been like a week or something. So maybe like 80 cents a day or something. It would be higher if I've been consistently uploading more. Unfortunately, I haven't, but that's whatever. I get pretty busy sometimes. And also with YouTube, I think you can only take out money when you reach a certain amount. So I think I can only actually get the money when I reach $100, which will happen, but it's gonna happen way down the line now, maybe in like 4 months or something. And I'll just get a nice little extra $100 that I can use to spend on Legos or something. It's not much at all, but hey, it's a nice little bonus, and I treat this as a hobby anyways. This is totally a hobby to me. But yeah, that's enough channel administration. I'm gonna stop rambling now. Let's get into the actual like detailed part of this video. So I'll be right back. All right, so here she is. Just like with the last Puma, it does roll very well. Way better than my first Puma, that's for sure. Also, the Canon does, it can rotate on its horizontal axis, so it can traverse, which it can just like the real thing. So I gotta say that looks pretty damn cool. It has an MG42 mounted there, and also here's a minifig, and we'll put the minifig next to it, and you can see the size comparison there. Once again, just like with all my other vehicles, this is 1/35 scale, and you can also fit a minifig inside pretty easily, actually. If the gun's like on, actually, I think you can maybe fit like 2 people in here. Yeah, if you're pretty careful with the placement, you can fit 2 people for sure. But it's very easy to fit 1 person. And we'll just rotate the gun back to its original position. So yep, we'll just put the guy here. So yeah, he just fits like right in there. He would probably want to be turned around like this or something. Also, this is not the correct minifig for this vehicle. This guy, well, the body is, but the hat isn't. The hat is a Panzer hat, and you can tell that by the pink lines here. The pink means Panzer, and this vehicle is not really a Panzer. This is like this is an armored car, so it was used in the German recon elements. So this guy should have a yellow stripe instead, because that was the color of the recon troops. But yeah, anyways, that's just like some nerd detail right there. I gotta say, I've been getting more into like uniforms lately, more into like the custom minifig scene. I've been buying from like a lot of people. It's been absolutely insane. Partially because I've been making extra money so I can afford it. And I've just been learning so much about uniforms. I'm certainly not a uniform expert, but I think I'm an amateur now. That's for sure. But yeah, so let's just go on to the actual vehicle comparison now. All right, the obligatory first comparison is this bad boy. So this is my original Pak Puma. based directly off of my original Puma. And holy cow, what a dramatic change. Like, this is actually insane. So you can see, you know, this one just uses completely like new, different techniques. This one is pretty chunky. I'm sorry for the dust, by the way. I'm pretty lazy. But yeah, so the old one is pretty chunky. It is wider, as you can see. I think it's like a stud wider. Yeah, I think it is a stud wider, and it's also a little bit taller. And unfortunately, the cannon cannot traverse. However, it can elevate. Wait, maybe not. I might be wrong about that. Okay, no, it can. It can. All right. So on the old one, the cannon can elevate. It can go up and down. On the new one, the cannon cannot elevate, but it can traverse. I think if I worked on the new one a little bit more, I could get it to elevate as well. But I am pretty lazy, and it's not really a critical detail for me. You guys know me. I don't really care much about playability. I go for as much accuracy as possible. And anything that I add that is playable is just a bonus. Also, let's just, for the heck of it, let's just compare like their lengths. So we'll get the new one here, put it right here in frame. Here's the old one. Okay, so they're like about the same length, which is correct. Once again, these are 1/35 scale. The reason why the old one is wider is because I use different wheels. And these are like the 2-wide Lego wheels. So that forced my hand. I did have to make this vehicle a bit wider than I liked. While on the new one, I'm using a new technique for the wheels. So you can see that there. And they are 1 stud wide, which is accurate. So yeah, that was the first comparison, and let's go on to the second comparison. All right, here's the second comparison. This is the regular 234/2 Puma, and obviously these are pretty much the same in terms of design. I mean, they are literally like part of the same family, so it's not really a surprise that they would be so similar. But yeah, this is just showing them together. It's pretty cool. I already showed them together on my Instagram, so if you guys want to go and check that out. Oh, and by the way, a random announcement again, some more administration that I forgot to include at the beginning of the video. I did finally finish the Panther instructions. So if you guys want to go and pick that up for a hot $15, then go ahead and go on Instagram and DM me. If you can't message me, just comment on one of my posts and then I'll respond to you. And, you know, you can pay me $15 to my PayPal and I will send you the files. Several people already bought them. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for the support. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. Yeah, I think this is going to be the end of the video now. Nothing too crazy. This was a long overdue video. I should have made this a week ago. But alas, I got caught up in several Lego projects, especially the E100. And that's going to be the next video for sure, the E100 build video. And it is going to be pretty fun because that is one chunky boy. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.